Most people fear failure. They see it as the end of the road, a sign that they weren't good enough, smart enough, or lucky enough. But what if failure isn't the end? What if it's just the beginning? This is the story of how failure became the greatest teacher in a man's life. When Mark graduated from college, he was full of dreams and ambition. He wanted to build something that mattered, his own company that could change people's lives. He worked day and night, fueled by passion and caffeine. He skipped parties, turned down vacations, and lived on instant noodles just to keep his dream alive. For 2 years, he gave everything he had, his time, his money, his energy. But one by one, things began to fall apart. His business partner quit. His investors backed out. His product failed to gain traction. And one morning, Mark woke up to an empty bank account and an inbox full of rejection emails. He sat there staring at his laptop screen, feeling like the world had collapsed on him. 2 years of sacrifice are gone in a blink. He lost not only his savings, but also his sense of self-worth. Friends who once cheered for him now said things like, "I told you this was too risky," or "Maybe you should just get a normal job." For weeks, Mark couldn't even get out of bed. He'd replay his mistakes over and over, whispering to himself, "Maybe I'm just not meant to succeed." One rainy afternoon, desperate for air, he took a walk. The park was empty except for an old man sitting on a bench, scattering breadcrumbs for the birds. Mark sat beside him, his clothes soaked, his heart heavier than the sky above. The old man glanced at him and smiled gently. "You look like someone who just met failure," he said. Mark let out a bitter laugh. "Yeah," he muttered, "I lost everything." The old man nodded slowly, his eyes kind but sharp. "Then congratulations," he said. "You've just met your best teacher." Mark frowned. "Teacher, what do you mean?" The man looked at the sky. Success whispers, failure shouts. When you succeed, you celebrate. But you don't learn much. When you fail, you reflect. You grow. You evolve. Those words hit Mark like a lightning bolt. All this time, he had been drowning in self-pity instead of searching for the lesson. He realized failure wasn't punishing him. It was preparing him. That day, something changed inside him. He decided that failure wouldn't be the end of his story. It would be the start of his comeback. Mark began again, but this time with humility and awareness. He studied his past mistakes, took online courses, asked for advice, and started small. He learned that slow progress was better than no progress, and that consistency beats intensity. He failed again, several times actually, but each failure hurt a little less because he now knew how to turn pain into progress. Every mistake became a brick in the foundation of something stronger. Years passed. Mark eventually built a new company, one that succeeded. It wasn't because he suddenly became luckier or smarter. It was because he had learned to see failure differently. When people asked him, "What changed?" Mark smiled and said, "I stopped seeing failure as the opposite of success and started seeing it as part of success." He shared his journey with young entrepreneurs, reminding them that the road to success isn't a straight line. It is a loop of trial, error, and growth. He often told them, "You can't skip the failures. They shape you, toughen you, and teach you things no book or mentor ever could. Failure is not a sign of weakness. It's proof that you're trying. Every failure carries a lesson, and every lesson brings you closer to your goal. The difference between those who make it and those who give up isn't luck or talent, it is mindset. So the next time you fail, don't ask, "Why me?" Ask, "What is this trying to teach me?" Because every successful person you admire, from inventors to athletes to artists, has one thing in common. They failed more times than most people even tried. Keep pushing, keep learning, keep growing. Because failure doesn't define you, it refines you. And sometimes the greatest success stories begin right after the biggest fall. If you believe this story could inspire others, please give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring tales. I'll see you soon with another meaningful story. Until then, stay patient, stay grateful, and keep moving forward.